With the weather getting a bit colder, we are getting closer to the Outlander season once again. And the good thing is, Starz is hyping us up with new sneak peeks constantly, with the first look into Season 7 Part 2 hitting the internet the other day. And guess what? It gives us everything we were hoping to see in the new episodes of Outlander, if you know what I mean. As I said, Starz just released a bunch of photos for the new season of the show. And the first thing that caught my eye is, along with our beloved Jamie and Claire, we're getting some big returns that will shock longtime viewers. Personally, the most exciting duo that makes a return is Dougal Mackenzie and Gillis, even though both characters were killed off earlier in the series. So perhaps we will get some time travel plot that will reintroduce the two. Or perhaps it is just a flashback scene. Either way, I couldn't be happier to see the two back. Let me know what you think will be the reason for the duo's return. It's previously hinted that showrunner Matthew B. Roberts plans to use time travel to bring back some iconic characters. He explained, "One of the many joys of our epic story is the element of time travel, which allows us to revisit some of our favorite characters in different times and places." So, there is that. Also making a comeback is Leohar, Jamie's ex-wife, who we last saw in Season 3. And this is not a comeback that I'm particularly thrilled with. With Jamie and Claire returning to Scotland, it is clear that there will be some serious drama between Jamie and Logair. Honestly, I'm not vibing with Logair all that much, so I could do without her. But still, there is charm in getting old characters back just for the familiarity of the situation. Are you a fan of Logair? Are you happy to see her making a comeback? Let me know in the comments. We also catch glimpses of Brianna and Roger rocking the 80s vibes, while Roger continues his journey into the past in search of their kidnapped son, Jemmy. First of all, I have to say that Brianna looks amazing in 80s clothing. I don't know about you guys, but even though I adore 18th century clothing, it is nice to get a glimpse into more recent history outfits every now and then. Since the series is already amazing in historical outfits, I love seeing every historical period reflected on screen. I mean, I would even be fine with them visiting ancient Egypt. I feel like they are the best in achieving historical realism, and I can't wait to watch the 80s scenes with Brianna in it. That being said, I wonder what she will do without Roger. I bet it will be difficult for her. But we will see. The photos show that other familiar faces like young Ian, Lord John Grey, William, and the Hunter siblings will also return for more intense moments. I'm most excited to see young Ian as he seems to find happiness in life at last, and I feel like he deserves this happiness more than anyone else. Who are you most excited to see in the new season? I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. So, when we'll see these amazing photos in action? In March 2024, Outlander's official Instagram teased fans with a post hinting that Season 7 Part 2 was on the way, set to premiere in November. The post featured Katrina Balfe and Sam Heughan on set, alongside the caption, "Just some of our faves behind the scenes during production of Season 7 Part 2. Then, in a big announcement, it was confirmed that Episode 9 of Season 7 will air on Friday, November 22nd, on Starz in the US and MGM Plus via Prime Video channels in the UK. After that, new episodes will drop weekly, with the season finale airing on January 3rd, 2025, if everything goes as scheduled. In a nutshell, the new season of Outlander will be our gift for the holidays, and I cannot wait for it. Alongside this exciting news, we were treated to an intense trailer that gave fans a glimpse of what's coming next.
I don't feel like the future is my time anymore. Jamie and I, we want to be part of creating this new nation. For Bree and Roger.
In the trailer, Claire gives a heartfelt monologue about her love for Jamie, the future, and the sacrifices they'll have to make. The trailer also hinted at the American Revolution heating up and the toll it will take on our favorite characters. From the trailer, it is clear that Jamie and Claire are about to be thrust into more chaos, both from the war and their personal lives. We know that Season 7 Part 2 will focus on the 7th and 8th books of Diana Gabaldon's Outlander series, an echo in the bone and written in my own heart's blood. And while Jamie and Claire are at the heart of the story, we're also expecting to see other fan favorites return, including Jamie's secret son, William Ransom, his sister Jenny, and even some characters long thought dead, as the newly released photos also confirmed. As if that wasn't enough, new characters will be introduced as well. Gloria Obiano joins the cast as Mercy Woodcock, Rod Hallett will appear as Benedict Arnold, and Chris Fulton will star as Rob Cameron, who is the man responsible for kidnapping Roger and Bree's son, Jemmy. Speaking of Jemmy, episode 9 will likely pick up where we left off in episode 8, with Roger and Buck traveling back to the 18th century to save Jemmy. Fans were left on the edge of their seats when Rob Cameron kidnapped Jemmy, possibly taking him back in time to locate the hidden French gold near Fraser's Ridge, which only Jemmy and his grandfather Jamie know about. Bree, devastated, believes her son has gone through the stones, but can Roger and Buck rescue him in time? The stakes are higher than ever for Roger, who had a complicated relationship with Buck in the past, but the two are now united in their quest to bring Jemmy home. Meanwhile, in the 18th century, Claire and Jamie encounter the historical figure Benedict Arnold, whose frustration at not being promoted is one of the reasons he eventually becomes a traitor during the American Revolution. Episode 8 ended with Claire, Jamie, and Ian on a British ship heading back to Scotland after Jamie was asked to take Simon Fraser's body home for burial. The teaser suggests that the action will now shift to Jamie's ancestral home, Lallybroch. As you can see, there is a lot to unpack in the upcoming episodes of Outlander. To be updated on Outlander regularly, make sure to like and follow. You can start the journey by clicking on the video on the screen.